It started as a dream, a challenge, a test of skill, strategy, and endurance. From the very first match, through the grinding battles, the impossible comebacks, and the heartbreaks, each moment has led us here. A road paved with triumph and defeat, where only the strongest survived. They have fought through the gauntlet, proving themselves against the best, rising above the rest. Now only a few remain. The stage is set, the lights are on, and history is waiting to be written. This is the final battlefield. Welcome to the Parallel Prime Championship, where legends are made.
Hey guys, it's Ultra Beach here. Welcome to the Road to Prime interview of the top 16 of the Parallel Prime Championship, which will happen at Las Vegas HyperX Arena at Luxor Hotel. And we have here one of the top contenders, Jarla. Jarla.
Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm actually visiting my friend in Canada for a week before going to Vegas. So
Oh,
I don't go to overseas for only, 5 days. I'm
oh,
just trying to make a bit more from it. But yeah, doing great. And I'm looking forward to playing at the World Championship.
yeah, it's good. You're probably acclimatized to the time zone already by now. So yeah,
Exactly. Yep.
good preparation. That's like a big brain place right there from Jarla, like pre-game, so to speak. But then again,
Mhm.
we have some questions for Jarla right now, being the top 16. Tell us your TLDR story as a competitive TCG player, and what is your team right now?
Yeah, so basically my story goes back to like 2015, 16, when I started playing Hearthstone and competing. And then I kind of built my name around like 2017, more like 2018, and afterwards I
Mm-hmm.
started winning like big tournaments, becoming European champion twice, getting second place at World Championship, and so on, so on.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, now I'm kind of trying to compete in both games, both Hearthstone, Parallel, and yeah, this will be my another World Championship, but in different game.
Yeah.
And my team right now, I'm under team DevMons together
Mm.
with Jobsat and some other good players.
Yeah, shout out to Devmons for getting or for acquiring Yarla. I think I saw the announcement before over at X, and it was amazing, man. And you mentioned that you played Hearthstone and you recently discovered Parallel. Like, just give us a short history of how you discovered Parallel.
Yeah, so basically Tyler and Fino, they were trying to get me into Parallel.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it was like 11 months ago or something like that, maybe 10 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't really want to try it. And then after a couple months, I tried it. I didn't really like it, so I didn't play. And then after, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 months after, when the competitive season was actually already going, so I kind of joined late. I joined
Mm-hmm.
like after 2 months of competitive season.
Mm-hmm.
So I was a bit behind, but yeah, I instantly fell in love with the game and I
Yeah.
started competing. And I kind of did well on ladder and in tournaments, so I was able to catch up and then actually make it to the World Championship.
Oh wow, that's
So
amazing.
yeah, it
Actually,
was a lot of catching up.
yeah, it's a lot of catching up, but you're already here, man. So you're already caught up. Like professional TCG players, from what I've seen, from what I've heard, from their own words, they are easy to catch up. They're easy to learn the game, and it's amazing that we have you here, trying for another championship position or other becoming another champion for parallel TCG. So well, yeah, let's see. And of course,
Yep.
I want to ask first, what is your largest achievement in parallel TCG so far? And of course, this not including being in the top 16.
Yeah, so basically, I think I got top four at one of the minor tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
I qualified to Manila with 7-0 score, but
Yeah.
then I lost in top 16 here.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess these two, other than that, I don't really have big achievements yet.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, making it to the World Championship now, and
Mm-hmm.
basically making it to the knockouts. That was kind of the goal for the season, and yeah, it happened. That was like kind of the biggest achievement, I guess, just being able to play in knockouts and then after that making it to Worlds. So
Yeah,
yeah, I guess that. But
yeah, I agree, man. Like, this is probably the biggest achievement so far for parallel TCG competitive players. And yeah, I saw you as well over at YGG Play Summit Manila. And even though you were not able to play on the stage, top 16, I saw you and like, okay, it was like. I wasn't able to get an interview because like everyone's scrambling over the different
exactly.
games, right? So yeah, it's okay, it's okay. I finally got you here, and talking about the championship, you mentioned like it is one of the biggest achievements that you had, right? Um, and you're probably preparing for the championship. How have you been preparing for the Parallel Prime Championship?
Yeah, so basically I'm talking to Jobsat and BlizzConian, the brothers from Czech Republic. I know them from Hearthstone back in the days,
Yeah.
and now they are really good in parallel as well. BlizzConian,
Mm-hmm.
he was actually too young to compete in Manila,
Oh,
but he will turn 18
18.
soon, so he will
Yeah.
be back and he will be strong for the next season. Um, yeah, so basically with these two guys, we talk, we play some games, and try to figure out like good decks, good lineups, yeah, whatever makes sense. Just trying to find the best lineup possible. And
Yeah.
other than that, yeah, I don't really talk to others too much, but I guess sometimes I watch Lambe, or I play ladder to see how the meta feels and
Mm-hmm.
what other people play,
Mm-hmm.
just to scout out a bit.
Yeah, and this is great, right? Having like scrim partners and even watching some of the streamers, like, and even studying the meta from all the details or all the sources that we've had for parallel. And it's good that you have scrim partners and BlizzConyan, Jabsad. Yeah, these are great players already, and it's good to surround yourself with great players, right? So yeah, good on you, Jarla, for like keeping on the preparations. And for the next question, though, of course, I want to ask: are there is any specific matchups or players you're particularly excited or nervous about facing?
I don't really think so. I don't really mind facing
Mm-hmm.
any of the players. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, obviously they're really good, and
Mm-hmm.
you don't really want to face any of them. But
Yeah.
yeah, if you want to win, you have to beat all of them. And yeah, it doesn't really matter who you are against. Just try your best and try to win.
Yeah.
And I guess if I had to pick like one name, maybe I would like to beat Fino because he beat me at the TwitchCon finals a couple years ago in
Oh.
Hearthstone. So maybe get the revenge in different game.
Okay, I'll take note of that. I'm gonna be hosting, so I'm gonna be mentioning like if you get to match up with Fino, yeah, that's gonna be one tidbit that we are gonna be telling to the audience because yeah, revenge match maybe between Fino and Yarl. Let's make it happen, man. And yeah, I mean it's amazing, right? Seeing all these top 16. Yeah, you've got to you're going to be facing the top players over at the Parallel TCG as of the moment. And man, Fino, watch out for Yarla if you get to face
Yeah.
him over at the championship. So
Also,
yeah,
it's
go.
super nice. It's super nice that there's so many Hearthstone players from back in the days, from like the
Yeah.
Grandmasters League from Europe, like Viper, Thais,
Mm.
me, Fino, Tyler. So many Hearthstone players coming over to Parallel
Yeah.
or like playing both games. Super cool.
Yeah, definitely
That
cool.
shows how the skill transfers exactly like you talked earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, skill. It's and 7 out of 16 Hearthstone players. They're probably gonna be like more accustomed or more acclimated to playing IRL. So really not gonna be much of a problem like being on the spotlight. And we want to see that happen as well. I want to look at them and see how their nerves are or how they will be performing in IRL tournament as compared to like an online tournament, right? So yeah, I want to see that happen. And of course, another question here, Yarla. Okay, what is your biggest has been your biggest challenge leading up to this event, and how have you overcome it?
I don't know. I guess biggest challenge was just to qualify because I was behind 2 months
Mm-hmm.
in the season. Just try to catch up on points. So that was
Mm-hmm.
the biggest challenge.
Mm-hmm.
And other than that, I don't know. I I'm still always nervous. I'm competing for like, I don't know, 9 years, and
Oh,
I often get nervous still. So that's my big challenge. So I
yeah.
will try to deal with that, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. In terms of nerves, man, like, can you give some of the aspiring Parallel TCG competitive players like any tips on how to get over it or how to overcome it?
Yeah, it's really hard. The best is, I guess, just don't think about that you're on stage playing
Mhm.
like a huge match and just try to focus like it was later game.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then I guess that's like best advice. Advice, it doesn't always work, but yeah, that's what what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
And usually the nerves go away after like, I don't know, 1 or 2 games in the series, and then
Yeah.
you're in a chill zone.
Yeah. It's if you're already like in the zone, right? Like everything like if you're in the zone, nothing is you're nowhere else. Like you're just in the game, right? So
Yeah.
yeah. That's good advice right there from Yarla. And you know, I'm thinking forward, right? Just think of this scenario. Like Yarla is the Parallel Prime Championship champion, right? So if you win, what would this championship mean to you and your competitive journey?
Yeah, I mean that it was always my dream to win Hearthstone World Championship. I was so close. I was favorite, and I lost in finals. So
Mhm.
yeah, I'm still looking for this goal, but now it could happen in different games. So I guess that would be also amazing. It was always my dream to make it to Worlds, and now it's my fourth Worlds, and yeah, to become champion. That's like the second dream after making it there. So hopefully, but it will be hard. It will be hard.
Yeah, definitely
Only
gonna be
one
hard.
can win. So
Yes, there. I was actually gonna say there can be only one Highlander. There can be only one championship for the first Parallel Prime Championship. So one champion, and it's the first one. So it's gonna be historic, right, Yarla? So yeah,
yeah.
high stakes for this event. And before we end this interview with our one of 16 pros in the Parallel Prime Championship, any words to inspire or to say to Parallel TCG, future Parallel TCG competitive players, or even players who want to try out Parallel TCG?
Yeah, so basically, guys, don't be afraid to try the game. Uh, as I said earlier in the interview, at the beginning, I didn't really like the game, but
Mhm.
after that, I fell in love, and now I'm just enjoying the competitive scene. So many tournaments, so many
Mhm.
open tournaments, playing
Yeah.
ladder. And there is a new season coming soon, season
Yes.
2, and then next year, season 3, with solid prize pools. So, yeah, I would definitely recommend checking out this game if you guys love competing as I do.
Yep. Yep. Yes, indeed. And you mentioned it. Like next season, season two, they doubled up on the prices. 1 million USD worth of prizes across different tournaments, and the next season, season three, already locked in 3 million worth of prizes. All right, sorry, 2 million worth of prizes, doubled up. So it's a total of 3 million over 2 years. And guys, it's never too late to start playing Parallel. And if you enjoy it and if you are locked in, you can play Parallel TCG over the different tournaments. And also, if you want to watch the action, if you're around Las Vegas or near the area, just make sure to visit us over at the HyperX Arena, over at the Luxor Hotel. And if you're not, you can watch us online over at our socials here at the Parallel League. And guys, thank you for watching. And also thank you to Yarla for giving us the time for this interview. And guys, stay competitive and see you on the next one.
See you guys.